If you've been looking to make your own Coyote call, you probably ran across this site. This site, they have a unit that's a basic MP3 player hooked to a Radio Shack amp up to a Radio Shack loud horn. You'll also find on the site they have a huge selection of MP3s, and I thank them for posting that on the internet for all of us to use in our endeavors. The Raspberry Pi basically is a web server that allows your phone to access it, then play sounds through the amp and go through the loud horn. Pretty simple. Here we have a few examples of how the hardware is just laid inside the container. This is the container after we've painted it. Okay, this is a quick demonstration of the Wi-Fi Coyote remote caller. So basically my thought was that Wi-Fi, I should be able to at least get 50 to 100 yards away from this box and control it using my phone's wireless. The first one I built, I used a GI ammo can, a household speaker, the Radio Shack amp, and an MP3 player, and you know, I just wasn't successful with that. The can was heavy, it was clanky, the speaker kind of had some distortion in it. So I finally went out and got all the right equipment, and I thought, well, you know, why not try Wi-Fi and using a Raspberry Pi to provide a web interface and, you know, use my phone or even a tablet. I could bring that tablet with me, get up behind my spot I'm going to fire from, and turn it on, connect it. So without further ado, let's demo this thing. So what we got here is our web interface. It's a custom command page on Webmin. The command in Webmin is a Raspberry Pi command. Basically, you run the command and the audio file name. So what I did is I just made a list and told it to be a drop down. So what we do is we get this awesome drop down right on your phone or your tablet, and you select what you want. So you can see I have quite a few on here. I can do HurtPup. Let's select that one here. So now HurtPup is selected, and I can just hit play call. Just for the video, I do have the amp turned way down. So I also installed a kill call button, which basically kills that process. And I need to check in the interface. So I did do a volume also, so I could turn the volume up or down on the Raspberry Pi. That way if I get away and I think it's too quiet, I can basically set it low, medium, and high. I haven't really tried it yet. So try some howls here. space. I'll be curious to see how far away I can get from the Wi-Fi access point. But I mean, for a cheap stuff laying around the house alternative to buying an expensive one, I think this might work out quite well. That was funny.